thought I'd show these ones a bit different than normal. It's not full on melt stuff, but just terracing, like showing that like it's all built. It's all, the whole world is structure. You can see it in here, like that. You know, as they call it off. What's going on? No, it's not. Let me change. Fuck off. Now it works. You see, it's all terraces. These are a bit blurry, these first couple, but it's a bit better. But yeah, look, see, look, all of it. It's all like you see. That's melted. Like that should be all like line. You can see it's melted down and stuff, but see, it's all terrace, all of it. Even all out here, it's like terrace. Whole thing here, it's all terraced. That's how the whole world was before it melted. Like all like this, all of it. Except for like where it gets real steep, you don't use terrace because it sort of like goes into its own sort of thing. But like here you can see here's farming, but they're just utilising what the world was. Like I know they'd say rice fields and rah 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 and all like it. The whole world was terraced. The whole world. See that? You can see how each one is built. That's all red brick. Like this whole thing, all this is all red brick. Like once you know the old world, and it's all red brick. Like with a facade covering over the top. Like it should all look like that building. It should all look like that, but that's cooked. And it's turned to that. But so is this. All this is red brick, and it may have had a facade over it too. Like I don't know for sure, but see how it's all terraced. All of it. This is like all of it used to be like this. Like it was all structure. The whole world was one big massive structure. Oh, look at that. That's it, you know, that's before, like, they're not farming down there. No one's farming that. It's just dirt. This is slightly cooked out, and that's why they're disappearing. Like it's melted and stuff. And you see, like it wants to be terrace here, but it's a bit cooked out. This is all melt here. It's all melted, and all this over here is all melted. It's all terrace. And this is, like see how it's got the render around, all cooked. Like that whole building should be facaded. It should all be white or cream colour, like with a flat surface. It's all muffed up, like all a mess. You see over here, terraces everywhere. All terraces, it's like these are all terraces, just photos of terraces. Like this, it just shows that mountains are melted buildings, structures like of some kinds. The whole thing, the whole world is one massive construction. All red brick is the foundation of the earth. I know it sounds crazy. You think like nature would come first, Garden of Eden, yeah, that's what we all like. Even if you don't believe in the Bible, most people still will think of the Garden of Eden as such, as nature was first, and then we built buildings on top of nature. But it's not. The whole kingdom was a kingdom from the very get-go, from the moment it was created. It was one big, massive manifestation, and all the buildings were all, they were all all components to the circuit board of Earth. It's a quantum computer, I believe. It's a full-on quantum computer, the Earth itself, where the energy and the data and sort of keep the grid going. And see this one, you can see how it's all like that's all muffed up. It's melt. It's all melted. It's cooked. It's turned to that. Like that shouldn't be there. This should be all like this. It should be all perfect like that. Like all different angles, because that's how you've got to create it, to create a different shape of mountain. It's like all the topography maps. It's kind of like that. That's where they've got the idea from, is because that's what the world was. It's crazy. Yeah, the whole thing though, all out there, like you can still see it's in there. It's still happening. Like all here, it's still happening. Terraces. Terraces all the way. So you can see it's built. That looks like it's all stone, but it was originally, like, see how it's bulging out there? That's because it's cooked and heat expanded and it's turned up and heat expanded. Like, it should be a flat wall, it should be all perfect. Like this event has created a nature look, and it's got its own beauty to it. Don't get me wrong, like I love nature. I've always been about nature. I didn't like cities and buildings, and like I prefer to be in nature, serenity. But nature, like it's not what we think. It's not what we've always been led to believe. It wasn't here first. It was here together. Like it was part of creation, but it was all like everything was in its place. Like this tree resonates a frequency. This one makes a frequency, and they make their energy bubble. So now this one makes its bubble, and now this one makes its bubble. So all together, they're making a big, huge bubble, which is connecting with this bubble. It's connecting, and it makes, and it gets bigger and bigger, and it's everything. Like I don't know. I've got photos of it, but it'd be too hard to go through and find. But a lot of kingdoms, like a lot of castles. Like they have all the gardens with all the gardens laid out with sacred geometry and stuff like that. That was how the whole world was. It was all sacred geometry and cymatics, and everything was in its place, playing its frequency to contribute to the overall song that we all play. Like we're all in an orchestra. Us, the animals, the plants, even the buildings emitted their own frequency, and they contributed into the overall sound that we all make together. If we're all in tune, it should be a sweet symphony of sound. It should be beautiful. It should be humming, and it should be perfect. And it should be amazing. But because we're out of tune, like we're all low frequencies, and like some of us are raising, but we're still low. Like cause we're still. Like the highest frequency to get back to is Etherian, being back to pure energy being, like evolve the physical body into a spiritual body, become physically spiritual, and then all your enlightening path, which is there's a lot to it, retraining emotions and mastering ego and clearing out chakras and releasing kundalinis and sacred oils, and there's a lot involved in becoming fully enlightened, and then you've got to purify and become fully Etherian, and once you are, then you'll be back at your full highest vibration, your highest frequency, and that's when that's when you have your powers back and all sorts of stuff. But it's crazy, like these weren't built like this for rice paddies. Like they don't. it is. All structure. It's amazing. Oh, I find these fascinating, these terrace ones. It's like, man, look at all that. It's all melted and messed up. Out here, it's all melted and messed up. Terraces everywhere. Terraces. Oh, it's like the world was one big, massive. Like the whole thing was like it would have started. Like the whole thing was built like this. It starts from the very edge, from the furthest point out of the realm, would be down, and the whole thing is terraced. Like, and it's got castles and all castles built in towers and stuff, and then the next level it's got all more, and eventually it comes to the middle point, the highest point, and it's like a big, massive, amazing kingdom that's cooked and melted. It's phenomenal. This world is mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. The more you see, and these are just ones I started saving. These I was like, I found so many more that I didn't even save because I wasn't saving at the time. It wasn't until I started finding heaps, and I was like, I should maybe save these, maybe make a video one day. And it's I wish I saved them all from the very start, because I'd have a heap more. You can't say that's rice paddies. It does look like they're growing something in there, but it's alright. Oh, look at that, the whole thing, look at it, all of it, the whole thing is terraced, all of it. And they're not growing on this is just rock, dirt. That's all melt. These should probably keep going and meet up with these ones. And these are sort of melted out, that's why they're a bit flat, and you got a bit of melt here, and this is all melted down and covered over the top. These should all come round and should all be perfect. Like here you got all that, it's all melt. That's all melt. Should be all perfect terracing. But look at that, look at it. Look at it, like everywhere you look, it's just terraced. That's what the whole world looked like. Like it would have been pretty full on to look at. Like it would be a lot to take in for the eyes, because you like standing back and looking at that in real life, like that's a lot to take in. There's a lot of like angles and but look at that. Just look at it. Terrace. Look at it. Oh, everywhere. That whole mountain is a structure. It's absolutely phenomenal. Like, you can see like this, they're growing stuff, like, because that's all they got. Like they've got no land. This is their land, so like they're gonna grow stuff on it, but like it's not. Yeah, it's not. They didn't build it for that reason. Like it wasn't built for to put rice paddies on or to grow stuff. Like it was already like that. They're just utilising what is. That's all it is. Like, and it's melt. Over there is all cracked up, melted. That's all melt. All this is melt. Like that whole bit. You can see that it's meant to come across and join with that one. And that's meant to come across and join with that one. But this is all cooked out, melted, and spewed down. And this. See, this is all all cooked out and churned up. And, like, you see even the terrace here, and now it's big and you get a big cliff, but it's still terrace. Like, it's still terrace there. And, the whole thing is terrace. You can't really see out there, but it would be if it survived. Like if it didn't. Like a lot of places are just full on cooked, so you don't get any terracing anymore. It's just like a full on. This is all just turned to rock, and like this, and it's just a big massive rock mountain. It's melted all the terraces away, but a lot of places survive. Like not everywhere cooked bad, and you get your areas, your sections of melt like that. But yeah, the rest is all still like look, terrace all up there. See, so the lines here, all the way through, like all the way through. The whole thing, the whole world was a massive structure. That's like, these are pretty steep, and you can see like layer for layer. Like, that's all you. That's like in the manifestation. That's like layer for layer to create the mountain. Those build up. And there's one level all the way, the whole to the other very backside of this mountain. Like could be a kilometre away. And then you got the next one up, and you make it slightly different. And like you go inwards, and you step in, and then you step in, and then you step in, and each layer create a new shape. Like these, every single one's slightly different to the next, so it creates that angle that comes down, you know. And it's like crazy. This is all melt. You see this place cooked out, like these are all, that should be a level, and that should be a level, and that should be a level, but it's like it's cooked, that's cooked out, and that's cooked out, and it's all, this place, this is a mess, an absolute mess. And that's the same sort of deal, terrace. That's all turned to stone, so you just think that's natural, yeah? Sedimentary layers over millions of years landed here and built up this layer, and then a million years later it built up this layer, and a million years later, like, yeah, nah, it's not how it works. It's not, like, the whole geology is it's just utter nonsense. So, you know, like this, the terraces here, and then this is like the base, but it, like this is all in a sense terraced as well. Like all going up. Like this is how the whole kingdom is in a sense. Imagine that being the whole world. That's the world, and it's like it gets up and up and up and up and up. But underneath there'll be tunnels all through under here. Like they'll come up and into the middle of this, and like the whole world has so much underneath it. It's not funny. Like, it's amazing. Like, you see out there. See how that's on an angle going down? Like that should be level. So this whole mountain, you see that line? That line should be level. This whole mountain, the whole thing is like melted and leaned over, and it's leaning down. Like it should. This edge should be up like here, so it's a straight line to there. And it's, yeah, like that's how bad it is. But all this is melted. Melt, that's all melt. That's all meant to be building like that. All meant to be building. It's all turned to nature, like all that, all the natural, nature-looking stuff. All this is just bubbled up, heat expanded brick and facade. Like, but you see how, like even over here, all terraced. You can sort of see it over there, but you can see how it's sort of cooked out a bit, but it is terraced. You can see levels for levels, like terraces. See all the terraces. it's got the terraces at the front, but still that would have all been, like that could have kind of been like that. But all this is melt, that's some kind of building. That is a building of some kind. There's a bit cooked out, like so it's all sort of gone rounded off, and then grass is going over the top. It's all terraced, all the way out. Terraced. All terraced, it's everywhere. Well, that's not meant to be that. That's not built like that. That's all red brick. That's a red brick. That should look like that. Should look the same as that. A flat facade like that should come all the way down. It's all cooked and it's inside this now. It's all in the stone and stuff. And I know it's gone white and you'd think it would turn that, but it's just amazing. The more heat turns bricks to white. It makes them sandstone. It makes it's nuts. Everywhere's different, but everywhere's the same in its own sort of sense. Terraces everywhere. You can see how here it's going down on the angle, and you can see they're all going down. So that should come back a bit and stand upright. Like that should be like here, like that. You can see it's melted down and it's like it's fallen in on itself. On this side here has fallen in this way a bit because you can see the lines slightly coming that way. Whole thing. There's not really much I can say, because it's just you just gotta look, I guess. I'm probably taking too long, but at the same time, it's gotta make sense of what you see and why is there so many terraces? Look at that. They're not using that for growing. They might, but it doesn't look like it. Here's just grass. It's all grass. That's what the world looked like. That's what every mountain originally looked like. That. You get your flat spots and stuff, because it's all amazing. Like even here, you got your level, and then 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 you got your buildings, and then level, and then your level, and then you let new level, all the way up, all the way. That's all melted, that's levels. You can see, you still sort of see them in there, but terraces all the way there, all the way up there. Over here in the dirt, it's all terrace. Bit blurry that photo, but and that's all cooked out, melted and bubbled up, heat expanded. That should be like a straight wall. Should look like a star fort. Should be perfect wall. It goes like right all the way up, Slightly cooked out. All that's cooked out. You can see it's still up there. This is all cooked out. This is a level. That should be a wall. Should be a flat wall. All that should be flat. All that should be flat. Look at that. Look at it. Everywhere you look, it's just terraced. What a nightmare. If you did turn this into a farm, imagine trying to pick, like you'd have to walk down this one, and you got to walk to the end and have a ladder to get down there, and then have a ladder to get down there, and like what a nightmare to actually farm it. That's what I was saying, like a third world thing, like that. Wouldn't do that. And, yeah. You just see terraced. That's a nice photo. I like that. Terraces. And this, like you got your terraces down here, but here, like that's terraced. It's terraced, like, but it's all cooked, so it's all turned to rock looking stuff, but it should be all like that. Like. And these are like, sort of, it's all melted down, squishing it down on itself. It's everywhere, like you can see out there, it's everywhere, and everywhere you go, like, as long as it hasn't cooked out, mountains will be like this, all over the joint. And that's all cooked out, but it's still terraced, still line for line for line, like that's what it is. Canal, like that's all wall, and see how that's all the wall. It's all wall all the way down. That wasn't built after. That wasn't like a creek or a river, and then they've built wall. This was the wall. The canal was all here first, and then the water. Like worldwide, all rivers are canals. Like built. They're built structures. And they've just turned. It's been cooked, and it's turned and churned it up and turned it all to stone. But once again, it's all red brick, facaded. Terraces everywhere. This one's, I like this photo, I love it. Just look, terrace all the way to the bottom, like it's melted, but it's gone grass again, but you got your terrace, like, whole thing. See here? All terraced. Terrace. All the way along. It's melted, and it's drooped down, and it's all melted, but even here, like terrace, even up here, all terrace, like that. They didn't just one day go, oh, we're going to turn this town and turn it into that, and just make this whole massive, make the whole thing terraced. Like, they didn't, like that. That's a lot of work. Like, I love this photo. It's a mad photo. It goes all the way up, all the way. It's crazy photo. Terrace. I mean, look how straight and perfect that is. That's how it should all be. Like, it should all be like that. But like with bigger walls and stuff, because it's like they've got to make it different. Can't make it all the same. So a big wall there, and there's a big wall there, and mix it up and make different shapes and sizes. I'm sure I'll get through this. I'm going half an hour. Didn't even realise time flies when you're having fun, I guess, right? So that's it. This is all melted. Oh, that should be all like this. It should be all the same as that, but it's all cooked and turned into this shit. Rock looking stuff. Oh, jeez. Is that it? That's a better photo of the same spot, but terrace. Everywhere. Pyramid, all terraced. See there, all terraced. Like, that's a big building, like massive, massive, massive building, and that is huge ass pyramid. Like that's look how big it is. That's monster construction, like structure off its head. Look at that. That's the type of stuff that like you could. Everywhere is different, but it was all terraced. But it was all like and do stuff like this. So like it just gives it beauty, like to make it look the best natural as it could. Like it was sort of like that's all you can do is. But sometimes you make this one come in and then out more, and yeah, different angles all over the joint make it look different. And that's it. That's the end of that. It's crazy, Like all structure, the whole world. It's one big, massive manifestation of kingdom. Kingdom like no other. It's like fairy tale books don't even show how amazing this place truly was. This place is, and it's all from the get-go. Like this wasn't built by man. This was manifested by gods and goddesses. Like I believe all of us, co-created it. Because there's so much in it that I don't think that our creators, like Mother and Father, could have done it all themselves. Like, but at the same time, they've got they would have had massive imagination because they were fully conscious. So like, two beings could think of all this themselves, maybe. But I kind of sort of lean towards there was more than that. There was a lot of us, I reckon, that co-created it together. Big, massive manifestation. Kingdom like no other. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Enjoy and